Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. First of all, I'd just like to thank everyone who liked and subscribed from the last video. Very much appreciated. For those of you who've caught my shorts, just to keep you going effectively, just to let you know how my hand's getting on. I've got to the point now where obviously I'm riding my bike. I'm about 4 weeks in. This is my 4th week post-op, and everything's going really well. So I think this is Thrush Reservoir, I think. Could be wrong. So yeah, everything's going pretty well, which is good. Oops, what's going on here? Random taxi driver in the middle of nowhere. So as you can see, I've got the Himalayan back. For those of you who've been watching the other videos when I've been going 100 miles an hour on this thing, turns out it was a speed sensor after all, so thanks very much to the Hive Mind for fathoming that out for me. So I bought the part from India. It was a genuine Royal Enfield part. I think it was £18 including postage, which I thought was pretty good. And I was going to fix it myself, but I haven't quite got the dexterity in my right hand at the moment, so I took it to my local garage, Motofix, in Otley, and he popped it on for 20 quid, which I thought wasn't too bad at all, really. So if anyone is in the Otley area who watches my videos, please go and see Baldrick, aka Dave, for your motorcycle needs, mechanical needs. It's very good. No VAT either, which is always good. Oh, this sun's a bit of a swine. The only problem with going out in the evenings, my thought process was to head west before I start videoing, and then the sun would be behind me, but I haven't quite panned out that way, I'm afraid. Yeah, so when the bike was in, little rabbit there, when the bike was in getting the speed sensor fitted, he did say that the steering head bearings were knackered. So that's the next job. Get those changed. That's probably something I should have realised before, but never having ridden a bike with knobbly tyres before, I just thought it was maybe something to do with the way the tyres are. I mean, that's how green I am on this kind of thing. So anyway, parts should be with us shortly, so I'll get that done as well. I don't normally ride in the evenings, but it's been so warm today. It's been 29 degrees here. I know it's been hotter down south, and I don't think tomorrow's going to be much better either. So probably give it a go in the evening. The other thing is, when I go on my bike, it was still 29 degrees, so I'm not quite sure whether I've gained anything or not. I'm in the Yorkshire Dales at the moment, so it's a little bit higher up, so it is a little bit cooler. I've absolutely no idea where I'm going. But it doesn't matter, these roads are perfect for this bike. And there's no one about, which is always good. So when I get back this evening, I'm going to be picking my BSA up. That's had 2 new tyres put on it. And again, those of you who saw a video a few videos ago. Oh, crap, wrong gear. Will have noticed that I chose the Phantoms again, Sport Comps. Now there is a tale behind that, which I will tell you in the next video. But it'll be good to pick up the BSA again, and I dropped it off yesterday to my mate who used to have a bike shop, but he just found the running cost far too much. So he got a cushy little number at Harewood House on the Harewood estate. Oh, chickens! Random chickens. That's not something you see all the time, is it, in the middle of the Yorkshire Dales? Chickens on the road? God knows where they've come from. Yeah, so I dropped the bike off at my mate Graham's house yesterday evening. And he's got all his mechanic's gear still from the shop, and he uses the tyre machine, or whatever they call it, at his new place of work. So he took the wheels there and put the new tyres on. So as I say, I'll do another video in the next few days, all being well. I've got my grandson staying with us as of tomorrow for a couple of days, so probably won't get out during then. And I'm working Sunday all day. I'm in Lichfield. So this is Duck Street, for those of you in and around the Leeds, Harrogate, Bradford sort of area will probably know it well. It's pretty much a dead straight piece of road. If you want to test the speed of your bike, this isn't a bad road to do it on. My top speed on here was on the Aprilia Milli, which I had. I won't tell you how fast I went. It was a shade over the speed limit. But what a beautiful day. So I've done a loop, it's coming back into Thrushcross now. Now the other bit of good news that I got to share is that I've now finished my prostate cancer treatment. In theory anyway. I had my last hormone injection on the 1st of April, and I would normally get them every 12 weeks. So June the 24th was the magic date. So in the coming months, when I say months, it could be up to 2 years, I will slowly be getting back to normal. My testosterone levels will start rising again, all being well. No reason why they shouldn't, but given my age, there is a chance that they may not quite get back to previous levels. My mood should start getting a little bit better. And the other various side effects that my body's undergone in the last couple of years. It's been a bit of a journey. It's nice to think that I can see the light at the end of the tunnel, although I do feel as though there is the sword of Damocles hanging over me a bit. I've got my next PSA test in 6 months' time. Whoa, fucking hell. Bloody Dutch. That is why you should always slow down slightly when you get to a brow of a hill. God, blimey. It'll make a good title, won't it? So yeah, I do feel as though I've got a bit of a sword of Damocles hanging over me at the moment. Got my next testosterone, so PSA level in 6 months. Usually been up to now, it's been 3 months. And then I'll also have a testosterone test every 6 months to check the progress. Now, prostate cancer does feed off testosterone, so if there are any cells left in my body after all this treatment, then there is a chance that my PSA levels might start rising again, in which case, not quite sure exactly how, but if it rises by a significant amount, then I'll probably be back on the hormones, and no doubt probably for the rest of my life. But anyway, we'll cross that bridge if and when we come to it, but at the moment I'm trying to stay positive. So with that, I shall leave it at that. Thanks very much for watching, and if you do like what I do, please consider subscribing, and do like the video. I'm up to 414 subscribers as of the time of making this video, so I am growing slowly but surely. YouTube analytics say I'm doing well for my first year. Obviously I wouldn't know because I've never done it before. But yeah, they say that it's been a good first year for me, so that's good. Anyway, thanks very much for watching, and I will catch you on the next one. Cheerio!